look at Islam. In Islam today, it is the theory which has been corrupted entirely. It is the belief which has suffered most and the bad deeds followed. For instance, every concept which is fundamental to Islam has been broken up into many concepts. And you cannot pinpoint where the truth belongs if it were not by the process of sending prophets, and if it was not that we had received information from Allah that this is right and that is wrong. If that had not happened, there is absolutely no way of judging and deciding between these warring factions which belief is correct and which belief is wrong. For instance, Allah. Allah is one single word, and every Muslim apparently believes in the unity of God. Yet about the characteristics of Allah there are so many fundamental differences that if one is God according to one sect, the other concept of God is totally wrong because they are diametrically opposed concepts. They can't be believed in at the same time because they are paradoxical. Some sects believe that Allah is one in the sense that there are certain attributes of Allah which are not shared by anyone, whoever he may be, and he alone has those attributes. For instance, omniscience, omnipresence, knowledge of whatever is happening, knowledge of the past, knowledge of the present, knowledge of the future, and to be present everywhere in the world at the same time. This is an attribute which, according to some Muslims, some Muslim sects, is unbreakable, indivisible, and it cannot be shared by anyone but God. This is the true sense of unity. And at the same time, there are some other Muslims which are in some countries in great majority who believe that to believe in this is totally false. The Allah which is revealed to us by the Holy Quran according to them is the one who has shared his knowledge of the past, the present and the future entirely with Hazrat Muhammad Mustafa Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. He knows everything. He sees everything. And also he is present everywhere. And those who do not believe in this, they say such people have nothing to do with Islam. They should be murdered and slaughtered and destroyed because they are souls in the name of Islam. Now the God, how much different God has been created, whatever different God has been created by one people as against others, based on the Holy Quran and based on the traditions of Hazrat Muhammad Mustafa Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. The fundamentals are the same, but the inferences are antiquities apart. There is so much difference. Some people say that it is within the power of God to commit crime. And such filthy words have been used by these Muslim sects that I can't utter those words. If you read, then you know what it means. That Allah can do this and Allah can steal, Allah can do that. But He doesn't, they say. Although they believe that He doesn't, but He can do that. He has power to do this. So this is the meaning of being all powerful according to them. And according to some others, Allah cannot do it. It's impossible for Him. Not in the sense that He will not do it, but He is incapable of doing it. And they go on fighting. Now these are their fights in fundamental. Only I have quoted 2 instances. But in Malaika, in books, in the concepts about Malaika, in the concept about the books, in the concept about the prophets, in the concept about the life after death and faith. Everywhere, each Muslim sect differs with others fundamentally. Which is Islam? Some say, and the majority among them do so, that the prophets can commit sins. If their God can, why shouldn't the prophets? Much more so. And not only can, they have committed sins. Yet they are ma'foon at the same time. What they believe about Hazrat Lut, what they believe about some other prophets, including Hazrat Muhammad Mustafa Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, how he reacted to his encounter with the wife of his adopted son in a certain position. It's so, shocking to one's sensibilities that these Muslims who say that we do not respect Hazrat Muhammad Mustafa Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, if you analyze their beliefs, you cannot imagine what filth there is. How they dishonor Hazrat Muhammad Mustafa Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam by believing in certain things which are not fit for an ordinary man to do. And about other prophets, there are so many stories. So this is the concept of their prophet. According to some others, the different positions are held about the prophets. And about each prophet, there are differences. Not only generally, but about each prophet, there are some scholars believe in this and some believe in that. What are angels to them? In majority of cases, the whole belief about angels is totally distorted. They believe in fairy tales now. They believe in things which fly with wings, material wings. And they believe in the singularity of the person of Israel. And they do not understand the phenomena which he controls or the host of angels which are under him. This revelation has been only made by Hazrat Masih Maud to us. This is why we think it's absolutely alright. But with the rest of the Muslims, the concept about angels is not clear. And they go on fighting with each other about that concept too. The concept about life or the concept about death or the revival after death, everything is gone to four winds. And yet they don't require any reformer. They don't want anyone to guide them from Allah. This is why Hazrat Muhammad Mustafa Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, when he predicted the coming of Imam Mahdi or descent of Messiah ibn Maryam, he made clear the tasks, the reasons why. Why don't they read those reasons? They're so clear. Hakaman Adalan is one of the reasons described. They would come to decide between you and settle your differences. That shows you will have so many differences, it will not be within the power of man to do that, and if a man does that, he will only be creating another sect on his own. Unless he claims that it is Allah who has told him, he has no authority. One of so many Maulvis. So that means sect after sect would be continuously added to the already onerous list. So this is why Allah always sends someone who, of course, he is opposed. People don't believe in him. But because there is Allah behind him, he proves by giving him the ultimate victory over the opponents, and his own sect with true beliefs freshly revealed to them go on spreading, and ultimately the same phenomena takes place as you eat food. You do not take it directly into your bloodstream, but you eat and digest it and gradually add to your system. and transform it into flesh, into bone.